You want basketball? We got you.
What about plays on the turf? We got you covered.
Or maybe even a knock right out of the park.
We give you our takes on the latest sports news, music, and anything trending around the world.
You are now in the clutch with Nia
and Malik. What is going on, guys? We are back.
We bike.
Episode 22. Throw up the tools, man. This is the Cam Reddish episode.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. And
shout out to Cam, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Cam.
Straight from Atlanta. He's not from Atlanta, but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait.
You know what I mean.
Where was I?
He's not from Atlanta,
but he is ATLian. So
yes.
Shout out to Cam.
Nia.
What's up, Malik Brown?
Halloween.
Wow.
Time changed. What an eventful weekend.
It was a very odd weekend for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but the whole week was odd.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a random hurricane, tropical storm,
I
tornado.
Dang, how did I forget about that?
And then it was like Thursday. People didn't have no power.
Yeah.
Of course, the lights were out.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to do four-way stops in Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
man.
You know, trees everywhere.
Yeah.
People's electricity was randomly just, cutting off because I guess the wind was so strong that more trees fell. It's just, super weird strong week. And then we get to Halloween.
Yeah.
Even weirder. Mm-hmm. I mean, y'all out here in parties, bare naked, no mask, no social distancing. Okay, cool.
I saw a lot of costumes, but not a lot of masks.
Not
a lot of masks.
None at all, to be honest. We're going to get into that.
But I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, I'm not going to if I'm snapping a picture, I'm not going to have the mask on when I'm snapping the picture. But I mean, I can understand if you saw a video or if you're in a club or something, you see nobody with a mask or nothing like that, for sure.
A video. A video tells everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a cool week, It was just a weird
different
week. It was different. Time went back.
Yeah.
Got an extra hour of sleep though.
Yeah.
That's the positive.
I didn't feel it, man. I was still sleepy on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, I was still sleepy. I don't know what was going on.
Slept like a baby. I said, because I was up till 2 and I said, yes.
Yeah, went right back to 1. We went back to 1.
But it was crazy because, I don't know. I cannot stand when it gets dark at 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
I absolutely hate that.
I bet by the time we leave out of here, it's gonna look dark for real.
That bothers me.
Yeah, but it get sunny early. Cause I was at work. I was like, dang, bro, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and it look like it's dying.
That's why I got blackout curtains in my room.
I need some of them, man.
Yeah,
dang.
go to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, go to Bed Bath and Beyond. Get you 2 blackout curtains.
I do not like light.
I mean, not while I'm sleeping. Now, during the day, you need that, sunlight
true.
for, your melanin. But, yeah, that's the only thing that I do not like about this is that it gets dark at 6.
Dark real quick. Yeah.
I hate when it gets dark. Like, it felt like it was 8 o'clock last night.
It did.
It felt like it was 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And somebody said, the last thing 2020 needs is an extra hour. And I said, right on.
Bruh, after all we done been through, and you gonna give 2020 another hour.
Another hour. Can we skip this part of the year?
Just imagine what 2020 could do in an hour, bruh.
A little too much. It's like we've been living on edge all year because every day is something new.
Yeah.
Every single day, But we gonna be positive because it's November.
It's November and it's almost December.
It is almost December.
Holiday season.
If 2020 has ruined everything, please do not ruin the Christmas spirit.
Or Thanksgiving.
I beg of you. And Thanksgiving.
I need the food.
I put all that together though. The holiday season. Let's say holiday season.
Holiday season. Yeah.
Don't ruin holiday season. Like, can we at least have a couple positives going out of this year before we go into 21?
Something.
Please.
Something.
21 should be Savage Mode year. We making up. You see Savage Mode too. Mode. You know, he fumbled the bag because he should have dropped that.
He should have. Yeah.
Savage Mode 2. But anyways.
Well, we need music though.
Yeah, not gonna get off subject. Yes. That is what's been keeping me going.
Yeah, music. The music is going. I have not listened to your playlist yet.
That's crazy.
I gotta listen to it.
That's crazy.
I skimmed through it.
That's crazy.
But I ain't really listened to it. I'm still on Rod Wave right now. I've been broke so many times. I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
He's just so depressing. He is depressing.
I mean, if it's
2020
him, though, man.
Yeah, for sure. I respect him though as an artist.
Sad what happened to him past week. We gonna get into that.
But sorry. All right, y'all. We are about to go into Clutch update.
Let's go. All right, guys. We are back with Clutch Update, and as we always do, we get it popping with some NFL. Week 8.
Week 8. Ocho.
Let's start it off with our Falcons.
Why do you always want to start off with
our Falcons?
I have not seen you this pumped all year to talk about Falcons.
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about it.
They won.
They
got 2 wins this season.
They did. Your boy got how many touchdowns?
I think like 12.
Yeah.
I think he's got 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Sound pretty good to me, right?
He did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they really control the game. Mm-hmm. I really that's good.
Yeah.
They ran the ball pretty well.
Right.
Julio Jones did his thing, 137 yards.
Yes, sir.
Calvin really went down with an injury. That sucked, but I heard he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
The defense played really good.
They did.
Surprisingly,
they did.
Defense played really good. Maybe too good because they kind of knocked Teddy out for a minute, but
yeah.
He did come back, and I mean the Falcons still at the end of the day. So you got last week where you play the Lions and you just blow the whole thing at the end of the game. Defense just blows up. But this week, but this week it's a whole different story. So I mean, they got the Broncos next week. Well, this week. So I mean, I feel like they can get a little something going. So
I'm gonna tell you this, Broncos. Since we're talking about the Broncos, Chargers.
Might as well just go straight to that
Week
game.
8, Broncos, Chargers. Chargers are now the Falcons Jr. Because the Chargers literally had full control of the game.
For sure. Yeah.
They did. About 3 quarters. And then, because it was like 3 to...
Yeah, it was a lot to a little. It was a lot to a little.
Yeah. And, I mean... running back, man, scored the first touchdown. I cannot remember. For the Broncos.
Philip Lindsay.
Philip Lindsay.
Yeah.
Philip Lindsay.
Yeah.
Found that open pocket.
Yeah.
Changed the entire momentum of the game. And so it was weird because it was like, okay, then the Chargers would respond back and they'll be 1 up, and then they had 2 field goals. But then it was like they got caught slipping because the Broncos came back to back. And they really fumbled the bag at the end of that game.
They are the Falcons of the AFC.
They are.
For sure. And it's just hilarious how the Broncos have to play the Falcons next week. And later on in the season, the Falcons have to play the Chargers. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah, they play them on, the 13th of December.
They might, yeah. So that's going to be a very interesting game.
Yeah, I mean,
very interesting.
I think they'll be fine against the Broncos.
Yeah, they should beat the Broncos.
They should very much beat the Broncos.
But the Chargers should have beat the Broncos.
They should have. There's no. I mean, when you have such a talented quarterback like Justin Herbert,
Justin Herbert's going off.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, the kid is throwing crazy touchdowns, and it's sad that his hard work is not being rewarded.
Dang, man, kind of sound like Matt Ryan.
All right. Anyways, But I can say a quarterback that did really, really good was Drew Lock.
Drew Lock, bruh. Drew Lock. I like Drew Lock.
I like him a lot too.
Drew Lock is the coolest white boy ever, bruh.
When he started,
he is lit. I'm telling you, he lit.
Doing his dance, I said, mood. Straight up.
He is lit. I like Drew Lock.
Yeah. Cool dude.
I hope they can get their whole team together because I feel like that's going to be a really exciting team in the future. But
yeah,
I can't wait to see this Falcons and Broncos game because I feel like it should be like a one-way matchup. But you know the Falcons, you know how they get. So
let's hope. I think that they, going back to the Falcons, they had that defensive breakdown at the end. At the end.
Yeah.
Letting Stafford through that pocket. And being able to, throw it in.
Yeah.
And that was a huge defensive mistake. Mm-hmm. And that has been the word of the year for the Falcons is defense. You got all the weapons on offense already.
Everything you got on offense.
You have a very solid offense.
Yeah. Top 10.
Yeah. But defense, it just tears everything down. I always heard defense wins games.
Yeah.
And so you can't have all the energy on offense and then come back defense and it's poo. It's trash. So I think last weekend really woke them up like, hey, there is no reason why we are losing games now. We've somewhat have changed the
got a new coaching staff.
Got a new coaching staff.
New internet coaching.
And
something's got to give.
Yeah. So what is it? So I think maybe they had to have that that week. But they did. They look pretty good.
Yeah,
they look
even though they lost last week, I saw like a graph going around like Twitter, and it seemed like they've been like one of the best teams over the past 3 weeks. So I mean, you see the difference.
Yeah,
you see a difference.
Huge
you
difference.
Definitely see a difference, regardless if they won or lost. You see a difference these past 3 weeks.
Huge difference.
So
all right. So Saints Bears was another crazy game, crazy ending. I just have so many thoughts because how did the Saints manage to get into overtime with the Bears? Because Nick Foles folded. Nick Fold is what I'm calling him now.
He's good for a little bit of that. Man.
Yeah,
when he's good, he's real good. Super Bowl champion. But when he bad,
inconsistent.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I thought they was gonna put Mitch back in it.
And I thought that too.
But they had to roll with them because I don't know if Mitch would have did anything better. But at the same time, I'm really not surprised because even though the Bears are, they're 5-3 now, they really, in my opinion, have not really looked like a 5-3 team. Well, 5-2, they went into the game. Their defense is probably one of the best in the league, probably top 3, but their offense is what's holding them back. It's kind of like the opposite for the Falcons. Falcons got a good offense. It's the defense holding them back. Bears, defense is amazing. Offense is holding them back.
Yeah.
And then you playing the Saints. The Saints, it's just something about the Saints that just, they can't lose. It just, like they always find a way to come back and win the game. So I'm not surprised.
What did you like to see from the Saints? Like, what did you see that you really liked?
Man, they played a good game defensively, of course. I think that's probably what got to me. They were getting a lot of pressure on Nick Foles. Of course, on offense, Kamara did his thing. Kamara, they're down 2 of their top receivers in Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. So it's all up to Alvin Kamara and Drew Brees doing his thing. But it wasn't really the game that really got to me. It was the fight.
Yeah.
Well, it really wasn't even a fight.
So I didn't even I heard the reason why was, I guess, before the first possession, I want to say Chauncey Gardner-Johnson pulled out the mouthpiece of Javon.
See, I've been hearing a lot of things. I haven't heard that one. I heard this. I heard he spitting his face.
Something like that.
And I saw like a video of him like pushing his head or something like that. But
I just never understood, I never understood punching somebody with a helmet on though.
Yeah.
It
don't really do much.
It doesn't.
It should hurt you more than it hurt the person because he hit him. He just kind of looked at him like.
Well, because he was like I think at that moment he was like, did I just get punched?
And then he hit him again. But I don't really think he even responded after the second hit. I feel like after the second hit, Javon was just like, he was like, okay, you're not going to move. All right, let me just try to tussle you down. But, yeah, that was weird. That was really weird.
Very random.
It was random because he just...
You walked past another Saint player and then went up to him and then just like...
He stopped his route. He literally just stopped his route and went to the dude and just tried to snatch his chain and just...
Okay, so it was a chain.
I don't know if he actually snatched it, but they said that he tried to snatch his chain.
Okay, yeah, I heard that too.
Because when first I was like, what is he doing? Like, why did he do that? Like, he's trying to get his attention or something, but... I guess he had a chain on. He tried to snatch his chain. And snatch his chain is
that, and I saw mouthpiece, so I wasn't sure because apparently they said that
it might have been a mouthpiece.
The first possession before that one, when they got into it previously, he snatched Javon's mouthpiece.
Oh, see, that's
so he came back and snatched his out.
See, that might be a true story. I can't really see. I can't get an angle on it.
Crazy, but let's talk about Dolphins-Rams.
Tua got his first win.
He did.
But Tua didn't have to do nothing, though. He only completed 12 passes. He didn't throw over 100 yards. It was a defense and special teams.
Yeah, you know the story.
So,
storyline.
I'm more disappointed in the Rams because, they did not look good at all. I did not expect that. After having a good game against, well, I mean, it's the Bears, of course. But I mean, I just felt like it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
Not acceptable at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Steelers Ravens.
Wow.
That was a good game.
Wow.
That was a good game.
Wow.
Steelers Ravens was a good game. Back and forth really.
It was.
And then of course Steelers got the touchdown last, and then the Ravens tried to come back, and that Steelers defense really came through. Steelers defense is probably the best in the league. And Lamar Jackson did not look like Lamar Jackson yesterday.
No.
Did not look like they were on him like from the beginning. I think like maybe first second offensive snap, he threw a pick six. So tough for him. I think for him, he's got to learn how to. I feel like he's still thinking run first. Like he got to get his arm right.
Yeah.
He got to get accurate.
He'll be fine.
I hope so.
He'll be fine.
I hope so.
He'll be fine. I mean, it's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's incredible. But I mean, so are the Steelers. I mean,
yeah, true.
The only undefeated team right now. So
man,
they look great.
They what 7-0, 7-0, 8-0. They're one of them. They undefeated though. So
undefeated. Patriots Bills. Cam.
Who Cam?
I just want to know, like, what's going on? He just doesn't. All of this, like, everything is something is not clicking.
He needs something new. He needs like maybe to cut his hair off. He needs like something. Like he needs something like to bring him back to his normal self.
I think he got some stuff going on.
Yeah,
it just doesn't seem like he's there.
Yeah,
at all. I mean. It's not like hard for people to notice that too.
Yeah, I mean it was a good game.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, division games are always going to be like that, regardless. But yeah, I mean the fact that he fumbled at the end when they were trying to,
mental mistake.
It seems like every week now he did something to just like put the team in like some type of jeopardy or something like that. So I mean,
that was a huge mental mistake.
Yeah,
you know. It just doesn't. I don't know. That's just me personally. From what I see, it just seems like something like when this isn't together. Everything is going to be off. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know the man's life.
Know what he got going on.
You know, like I don't know. So last thing, OBJ possibly getting traded in the offseason. What are our thoughts?
My man is on the trading block almost every year, I swear. Every year.
I just don't think it was a good fit for him, though.
It doesn't look like one.
It's not a good fit. He's not happy there. And then, of course, even the situation with his ACL, like I already know the friction between him and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
And so now we got a situation where you threw an interception and I have to basically suffer.
Yeah, right.
And I've torn my ACL. I no longer really want to be here. And it was tough, prior to,
for
losing
sure.
season.
Yeah, even before, before the season, they were even talking about him getting traded.
Yeah.
I mean.
But I think this was the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I don't think he really, truly wanted to be with the Browns.
He was the best wide receiver in the Giants. And I guess he's not getting really treated like that in Cleveland.
Right.
Because, I mean, at first, the Baker and OBJ thing wasn't really clicking at first, honestly. Like,
never.
He hasn't been consistent since he's been there at all. Like, he'll have one great game, and then the other game, he'll just throw it hurt or something like that. But, I mean, I do expect him. I want to see him on another team because it just seemed like this is not working out for him.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I feel like he was pretty excited going to the Browns because, I mean, him and Jarvis are like, they're like best buddies. Like, it's probably his best friend in the entire NFL.
Right.
But this is tough. It's tough, and you just tore your ACL. So, who's really gonna like want you?
Right.
If you don't know if you're gonna be that same person. So, sucks with those type of injuries.
Yeah, we'll see. Trade deadline is when?
Shoot.
It should be.
It might be this week.
This week, I believe so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
Interesting. Interesting. All right, on to some NBA news. Rockets hire. How we feeling?
Stephen Silas. Oh, I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
be
he
surprised
saw it
with
coming
you.
either.
He did it. He didn't because I read an interview. I read that thing, and his dad was telling him that he said that his dad was expecting him to get the job, and he was like, "Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get it, Dad.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna get it, Dad."
Yeah.
But he's been the Mavs assistant for the past 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
He's worked with Luka, so I mean, when Luka came, like when Luka was coming out of the draft, I was like, he really reminds me of James Harden, like the way he plays, like he plays slow, he'll dribble you down, do a step back, just like James Harden. So I mean, he's really working with kind of the same guy, probably. I mean, the better guy, of course. So we'll see how that works. I want to see if they still implement the small ball with him in, because that was something different that D'Antoni did. So
yeah, you pretty much got a whole new era now.
That's exactly what it is.
That's the thing, when we think about Daryl Morey and we think about D'Antoni and we think about how they thought would work for the system. Now, granted, I think it's going to be at this point where it's a player's choice thing.
Yeah.
What works for James Harden? What works for the Rockets? I do think, me as a Rockets fan, I think that this is a new era for them. This is new everything. New coach, new management, new front office, new everything. So I want to see how these off-season trades are going to go, and how they're going to move around some pieces to fit the system. But I mean, he's been an assistant coach for the past 19 years.
Yeah, so he's
a lot of experience.
Yeah, a lot of experience. Yeah.
And it's always good when you see those assistant coaches, and for him being an assistant coach for that many years.
Yeah. And to finally move up. I think that this is really key for them. Yeah.
And I think he'll have a system that will work really well for them, to be to that point. But yeah, I mean, he did great with the Mavs.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Ready to see about that. Yep.
Facts.
All right. We got some more good news. NBA teams are now allowed to practice. Group practices, workouts, and scrimmages with up to 10 players. I heard that they'll be testing every day, so it's almost here.
Yeah.
It's almost here.
And they're still trying to debate. They haven't finalized for the start.
They extended the date, so
because it's still too much back and forth.
Yeah.
Because a lot of players are really, really advocating that they start on MLK Day.
Yeah.
So,
but it's crazy. I mean, of course, it's a whole money thing, but apparently, if they start in January, they'll be losing over $1 billion or something. Yeah. So that's probably why they trying to
get that
stretch this December thing right now.
I mean, it's smart for marketing wise because NBA Christmas is always what we look forward to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, God, we're talking about next month.
Yeah, we literally just got.
We feel like
we just watched the finals 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we literally just did.
We did. So, you know, we talk about sacrifices right now, and unfortunately, of course, everything that's happened this year was out of everyone's control.
Yeah.
But you have to think about how you have to get the schedule back on track.
On track, yeah, right.
And so doing the 72 game season, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But, you know, you still got the Olympics that you have to make up for from this past year.
Yep.
And then, honestly, even then though, Malik, I mean, we're talking about Olympics is probably going to end around second week of August. So
and they're gonna be right back
to it because preseason starts in October. So it's gonna be a lot of players I know for sure not playing this preseason, this upcoming preseason. Well, next preseason I should say.
Shoot, some of them might not even play in the Olympics. Honestly, I mean,
that's gonna be a huge
I would not
thing
be
too.
surprised at all. If a couple big players
which is smart.
Which
is smart because they have to take care of their bodies. I mean, imagine coming back from being out for 4.5 months.
Right.
Then you got to go play. There's so many injuries that happen. And then we're starting back almost 2 months later. Like what?
Yep.
So, you know, sacrifices, man. Unfortunately, got to do what you got to do to save those dollars. Yeah. So we'll see.
Dang, I didn't skip one. D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni. I predicted
That's
this.
Crazy. I did not expect. I thought he was going to go for the head coach.
I read so many stories. I thought about it because when we think about the era, okay, you got Steve Nash as head coach now. Then you brought on Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that missing piece right there,
the
D'Antoni.
Whole squad right there. That's the whole. That's the whole squad.
So whatever system that they were trying to get going in Phoenix, I feel like now they're going to take some of those pieces. 8 seconds or less. Yeah, for Brooklyn.
Man, I am really excited to see how this pans out because I just feel like it's a whole bunch of it kind of feels like how the Lakers coaching staff is because they had Vogel, they had Jason Kidd. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Dang, I forgot to do a name. But yeah, I mean they were all like head coaches, so. Yeah, this is weird though. This is really weird.
It's a weird dynamic. I think that Mike D'Antoni is going to be a really good assistant coach.
Yeah.
I mean, being a coach, just giving Steve Nash, you know, kind of mentoring him in a way. I think that's what it's going to turn down to. Yeah. The only thing, and again, I'm not trying to predict the future. I just wish it may have been for another franchise with a different set of players. Because I don't think
I don't like that.
Kyrie is really all for.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I just don't know about that. I mean, again, just based off the comment that he said a couple weeks ago on that pod, it pretty much said a lot to me. Like, okay, you're not thrilled about.
Could be the head coach.
You know,
he could be the head coach.
You're not thrilled.
Who says that?
You're not thrilled. You guys totally disagree with this. So, I mean, I hope there's no friction. I hope eventually they figure it out.
Shoot, he can learn a little something from Steve Nash though. Shoot,
fair. That's
for
true.
real. He can learn a little something from Steve Nash. You know true. How to pass because he don't really do that much passing. If we being honest, but
it's just gonna be interesting because you know I think the controversy is that Steve Nash. This is his first ever coaching opportunity. And you're just a head coach, just like that.
Out of nowhere, just out of the blue.
Not even, I'm joining the staff for player development or I'm joining as an assistant. It's straight up head coach.
Because Vaughn, the dude, the interman coach, I mean, he was doing good.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's still on the staff, of course, but it's crazy that he didn't get the job. Yeah. You know, maybe just put Steve Nash as assistant or something like that. But
and that's what I think that may have what pissed Kyrie off. Yeah. As to... You know, not trying to assume that he was pissed off about it, but I mean, it's evident. Yeah. Obviously, you're not happy about it.
It's Kyrie.
Obviously, you're not happy about it. So, you know, whatever. But, interesting news. Every week, I just look forward to more basketball news.
Right.
More basketball
news.
It's getting
juicy.
Yes.
Getting juicy. And the draft is almost here. We got, 16 more days?
Yep.
So.
And then college ball.
Did you... Did you see what Anthony Edwards said about
I was in a pandemic.
I've been in a pandemic.
I said, oh.
I didn't get that. I did not get that at all. Didn't make sense.
Somebody
I don't know what
was
told me to tell him that.
Somebody said, I get what he's saying, but he said it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, no.
I wasn't feeling it at all.
Just be quiet. Just be quiet. All right, so WNBA news. NBA 2K21 announces the W player ratings.
The W,
and we are getting a My Player online.
This is amazing.
And franchise mode.
It's about time. It's about dang time.
You know, because for years I used to always say like, dang, like I love 2K, but why I gotta be a boy? Why I gotta be a boy? I don't want to be a boy. I want to be what I am. You know? So that's exciting.
This is what, I mean, they really needed to do this. And I feel like, I mean, with the whole next gen coming out, it only makes sense to do it. Because, I mean, they really didn't add anything in the old gen. So this is really big.
Right.
This is really, really big.
Really
honestly.
huge. I think, and you know, we think about, you know, society now and how women's sports are treated in, you know, this world.
Yeah.
The fact that I think girls like me growing up playing basketball, we never got a chance to see the WNBA as much, you know. Of course, there's only 12 teams in the league, so they're not in every city or every state.
Right.
So it's not common. So this is how you get more people to watch the WNBA, to learn more about the WNBA, learn about the players and their history and how good they are as athletes, you know. So that's huge, man. I'm here for it. I want to see the W continue to grow.
Right.
And of course, I want everyone to continue to give them their flowers. Of course, there's going to be trolls and
of course
a bunch of losers on social media just saying this and saying that. At this point, play these girls one-on-one. But okay, so 2K ratings, WNBA player 2K ratings. All right, so Elena Delle Donne is at 96. Brianna Stewart is a 95. Asia Wilson is a 94. Candace Parker's a 93. Maya Moore is a 93.
Ain't that amazing? How long she played? What, 2 seasons?
But I mean, like, if she was to come back, honestly,
she probably would be a 93, right?
She's definitely gonna be a 93.
Yeah.
Jonquel Jones 92. Liz Cambage 91. Diana Taurasi 91. Now that is what I had an issue with.
Oh, okay. I'm listening.
DT a 91.
I'm listening. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Oh, what we thinking?
We're talking about the Diana Taurasi. What's also crazy to me, Malik Brown. Let me see where Sue Bird is.
I'm loving this. I needed help on this.
They have Sue Bird down as 86.
Oh, for real. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Sue Bird.
I see that.
Is a 86. I'm sorry, an 86.
What should she be?
Man.
Man.
Sue Bird, okay. Sue Bird at least a 92.
92? Okay. All right, I'm feeling that.
DT a 91. Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but like, come on.
Yeah.
93, 94.
So is anybody too high? Is anybody too high? Because I see you saying a lot of people too low. Is anybody too high?
No.
Nobody. So everything's pretty straight.
Everything's straight.
All right, cool. All right.
CP is where she should be.
Okay.
If not a little higher, but 93 is more realistic. I want to know now I'm not saying if they're doing all time, because of course, even though Maya Moore did not play physically, technically, like she's still good. So I see why they ranked her 93. But honestly, because if you want to take it as her not playing for 2 seasons, I wouldn't have her as high.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I was confused about.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, you know, she ain't been for a minute, but.
Jonquel Jones 92, Liz Cambage 91, Diana Taurasi 91, Brittany Griner 91, Nneka Ogwumike 91. Nneka 91 is okay.
Too high?
No.
Okay, good. Solid.
It's solid.
Okay.
I would like to see her at 92, 93.
Okay.
Let's see. Natasha Howard 90. I would give her 88.
Okay.
Sylvia Fowles 90. Courtney Vandersloot at 89. She had a really killer season this year. I at least move her up to 91.
Okay.
But, I mean, 89, doable. Dewana Bonner, 89.
Mm-hmm.
Emma Mieseman, 88. Mm-hmm. Chelsea Gray, 88. Now, Chelsea Gray, let me tell you about Chelsea Gray. I see why she's an 88 this year. But we're talking about Chelsea Gray 2 seasons, like for the past 2 seasons before this season that just happened.
90s.
90 for sure. She didn't have a really... She had an up and down season this past season in the Wubble.
Luckily for ratings, they go up and down throughout the season. So
right.
hopefully they do change the WNBA ratings like they do the regular guys. So because
for sure. Let's see, we got Skylar Diggins Smith 88, Allie Quigley 87. Most of these ratings, they look pretty good. I mean Sue Bird at 86 though, not even a 90.
You're not feeling that.
No, not at all. Angel McCautry in 87.
Oh, you're not feeling that either.
No.
90. 91.
Definitely.
So it's a lot of 91s.
Yeah. Diamond Shields should be a solid 88, 89.
Okay. All right.
Sabrina, they gave her 84, but I understand why. Because of her short season, you didn't really see much of her. But mark my words, I'm sure by next year she'll be 90. Next 2K.
Ooh.
If not, I'm not even gonna say 90. I'm gonna say a 88.
Okay.
And then she'll climb her way up. I'm not gonna jump all the way to 90 just yet. But the rest of these, it goes all the way through 100. So if you guys want to check out those ratings, go on 2K.
Go on 2K, y'all.
But yeah, I wasn't here for the Stu Bird or the Diana.
She wasn't having it, y'all. She wasn't having it.
No.
She wasn't having it. Kennedy Carter's the 81. Do you believe that is that about right?
Well, I mean, we didn't. Again, she can climb her way next year. You know, it was just her rookie year. Yeah. And typically they don't do rookies right with the ratings anyways. Right. Because you have so much to show. So, yeah. I mean, if she didn't get hurt, I'm sure she would have been like an 84. Yeah. Somewhere around where Sabrina is. But yeah. Shout out to 2K. Adding those additions to the W.
2K. Ready.
Hopefully one day, the WNBA can have their own 2K.
Facts. That would be lit. That has to be in the making soon. Well, not soon, but I mean soon.
It'll take a couple years.
It'll
take a couple years, but definitely I think that's what they're aiming for, which will be dope. They just got to figure out how, you're gonna get more ratings because young ladies. I know you got some that play video games, but not a lot.
Right.
So yeah. All right, college football.
Woo. Maryland defeats Minnesota in OT.
Nice.
I think I turned the TV on like right at the perfect time. Because of course you know how the overtime rules go. So I think they went back. They may they went back and forth for they may have went back for a minute, but I can't even really pronounce his name like that.
Talia.
Yeah. He played a good game. I think he had like 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, I think. He's playing real good. I know they're really still not a good team because, but she said, but I enjoy watching the highlights because I only watched it OT, but I did get to see the highlights of the whole game. So he looked pretty good.
And I think because he went to Alabama.
Yeah, right.
Was there with Tua, end up transferring. Yeah. And of course everybody knew Tua's little brother is on the team.
Yeah, right.
But nobody knew much about him. They knew he was pretty talented, but nobody knew much about him. So I think that him going to Maryland and transferring was probably a really good thing.
Yeah, and get out of his brother's shadow, of course.
Yeah, I hope this was a breakout year. Yeah. I mean, a breakout game for him. Now people are seeing who he is because he's getting his name out there. Yeah. But I mean, he went for over 300 yards.
He had a good game. He was solid.
And they were Maryland was in a 300-yard passer drought for over 7 years.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
For over 7 years. So
yeah, he finna put Maryland on the map, basically. Yeah. He finna put Maryland on the map, basically.
Yeah. No, he did really good. He did very, very good. So I definitely want to see more of him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely want to see more. Clemson, Boston College. They were without Trevor Lawrence, and we know that Trevor Lawrence will be out again next weekend for Who did they play? I think it's Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, yeah. Notre Dame. That's a big game.
They looked pretty rough first half.
Yeah, really rough.
I was concerned.
Yeah.
And I think they had to adjust to his absence because they came back second half and
they played lights out. Yeah, played lights out.
Total different team.
I don't even think they didn't score in it. Boston College did not score in the second half. I think it was 28-10 in the first half.
No. It was a pretty high scoring game.
I just know that they did not score that. They probably did not score in the second half, or they didn't score that much in the second half.
Yeah, but, I don't think they scored that much. In the second half.
But the quarterback for that came in for Trevor, DJ. Dabo was talking some good stuff about him through the week, and
nice
he's was really supposed to be like up there, but I mean, of course, you got Trevor. He's supposed to possibly be the first pick in the draft, so of course he's gonna get overlooked. But I mean, I remember I was looking at a video on Twitter, and him and Justin Fields were like having a throwing competition when they were like in high school.
Yeah,
and he threw farther than Justin Fields.
Yeah.
So he's a really good quarterback. He has a good arm. I don't know what he's going to do much with Notre Dame because Notre Dame is a good team. They're not Boston College at all.
Right.
So I'm excited to see this game upcoming game.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. All right, Georgia struggling against Kentucky. It was a very, very low scoring game.
Bruh, Twitter had me dying when they kept talking about how he kept passing the ball, bruh. All they had to do was run the ball, apparently. All they had to do was run the ball on Kentucky. That's all they had to do was run the ball. But Stetson, he made a couple mistakes. He did this and that.
I think he may have been instructed, though, to only throw. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Kirby's still rolling with him, too. So.
Well, here we go. I mean, we're back to
a
couple years ago,
He did the same thing.
He literally did the same thing.
He's not ready to grow, man. But I mean, he got the win. I guess you can't really fault him for trying to stick with the guy.
Such a low scoring game. 14-3
against Kentucky.
Come on, 14-3.
All he had to do was run the ball.
Yeah, no. All right, last subject: Gervonta Davis, KO Santa Cruz.
I didn't watch the match, but all I saw was the KO. In that jug.
Do y'all want to see a dead body? Do y'all want to see a dead body? Jesus Christ.
Bruh. He really I would hate to get hit like that.
Knock that man
I would hate to
sleep.
get hit like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Bruh. I'm going to be seeing stars for real.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Apparently it was a good fight though.
Yeah. It went six? I think it went 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Man.
Knocked him to
Boy.
sleep. Knocked him to sleep. But anyways, y'all, we are about to go into You Gotta Be Kidding Me. Stay tuned.
See ya. All right, guys. We are back with You Gotta Be Kidding Me. Halloween.
Yeah.
Tell me, what was your funniest, craziest Halloween costume?
I didn't really pay attention this year for some reason. I forgot it was Halloween.
Yeah.
I will say who really snapped this year was Sierra.
Bro, she had three different costumes.
She was Cardi B, she was Nicki Minaj.
Oh my god.
Her and Russell were Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes.
And then they did a little video.
Yeah, no, she really nailed it. Very, very, very. And then she did Meg Thee Stallion too.
Yeah, Megan. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So shout out to her for paying homage to, all the beautiful women, and she really paid homage.
Yeah, she did.
To a lot of people. The Weeknd was the funniest for me. He
Professor
nailed it. He looked just like him.
He looked exactly like Nutty Professor.
Just like him.
He looked just like him. Did you see Lizzo?
No, what was she?
She was the fly on Mike Pence's head.
Oh my gosh, let me look. What?
Bruh. When I saw that, I was dying.
Let me see. I knew somebody was gonna probably do that.
She was the fly on my piss. You see it?
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Y'all are creative. Y'all are creative. Have you ever like dressed up for Halloween? I did as a kid.
When I was a kid. I was what? I only remember like 3. I was Spider-Man. I was I was a Power Ranger when I was like a baby, like 2. I was like Blue's Clues.
I was Blue's Clues too.
For real?
1 year. Yeah. I was trying to find the picture yesterday.
I was Blue's Clues.
Okay.
And I think 1 year I like got creative and I was just like, I'm Chris Brown. Boy, I had like a suit. I had a suit with some jeans.
I was not expecting
I had
that.
a hat. I think I had some shades too. I was like, I'm gonna be Chris Brown.
What year was this? Was this like when Chris Brown first came out?
Man,
05?
This had to be like, I was in maybe the 4th or 5th grade.
Okay. 06, 07. Like
when
he first was like out there. Okay. Yeah, I think I was Blue's Clues 1 year. I was Pink Power Ranger 1 year. I was a cheerleader 1 year.
Halloween don't really hit like that no more.
No,
man. It's not the same. It's like you go to a door, they don't want to give you candy no more. It's just not the same no more. Yeah.
It's not the same.
Different times.
Somebody asked me, it was like, you don't celebrate Halloween? And it was just like, I really haven't since I was an adult.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to. I just don't think that's like really my.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel you.
But yeah, no, y'all were creative this year.
Yeah,
I saw
y'all
little
really did y'all thing.
Poetic justice. Every year somebody does it much better. Lil Nas, Nicki Minaj. I didn't even know that was him.
That was different.
Very unrecognizable. I mean,
that was really different.
Wow, I was blown away.
Did you see Gabriella and D Wade?
No,
they were s'mores with their I don't know their
daughter.
Their baby's name, yeah.
Oh, I think it's Kavia.
Yeah, they were all s'mores. That was so cute. I was like, oh my god.
Let me see.
They were so cute. Cardi B was bruh. Cardi went hard with that Medusa, bruh.
She snapped.
I'm telling you, bro. All these celebrities, like, you can tell they got money because, like, the way they got these costumes was like
very creative,
bruh.
Very, very creative. Oh, they're so cute.
I was like, oh my goodness.
They're so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Are you gonna be that extra when you get married?
I am. You're dang right. You are dang on right. I'm going to look at my husband and be like, all right, so what are we this year, babe? I was thinking, maybe we could be all, I don't know, what's up? I don't know. Something.
Some type of family, right?
Some type of family.
I think Fabulous had a couple with his family too. Like, I think he had, I'm not sure, but it was like, I think he had like 4 different costumes with his whole family, but that was cool. Those are really all the ones that I really like paid attention to.
Mike Epps and his daughters.
Oh yeah, I
saw
that. Yeah.
That was cute.
Just Mike Epps. Had to be Mike Epps.
Yeah, that was cute. I think it was his daughter and his granddaughter. So yeah, I mean, you know, they gonna snap every year.
Snap. Yeah, they gonna do their things, especially the celebrities.
Yeah, facts.
Apparently, Travis Scott deleted his Instagram because.
Yeah, what was the whole situation with that? I didn't even see
heard
what he
that
had
people
on.
was talking about his costume. He was supposed to be Batman, but the costume didn't look like.
Let me look.
I guess it was green or something like that. It was like, what is this? Yeah, Travis Scott. He's doing
Dang.
extra. You see it?
Hold on. Oh, it was like a brown.
Mm-hmm, yeah. He just had to be extra.
I mean, it matches his cars. I don't know. Go off then.
Brown Batman. Jesus Christ.
Go off then.
But next to these Halloween costumes, you got the parties.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm surprised nobody didn't try to dress up as a virus or whatnot because...
somebody dressed up as a mask. I did see a guy dressed up as a mask.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But that's what all these people needed this week was a mask. And we didn't see a lot of masks in these videos.
Yeah, people are starting not to care anymore, to be honest.
And I heard it's going up. I heard it's getting worse.
Yeah.
So, good job, guys. Good job. You guys are really doing it, man. You guys are really hurting us.
Thanks for being out
really
here
hurting us
with no mask once again. Jesus Christ. It wouldn't kill you. I mean, I know it may ruin your
it's gonna ruin
your outfit, but like, come on,
dang,
be safe,
man. Please,
be safe,
y'all.
be safe. Your boy Rod Wave and his crew fell on the stage right before his performance. That was crazy.
So much pain. Bruh.
Thankfully, nobody got hurt. Seriously,
did you see the dude behind? They said the dude behind him pushed him off, so he wouldn't fall with him. I was like, bruh, y'all are tripping, bruh. When I saw this, I was like, I don't even think he finished it. I think he just got on stage and it was just like,
yeah, I was about to ask it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the stage is broke, so where you gotta perform at?
On the sliders.
Somebody could have been hurt too, though. You know, so you gotta think about that. Because it was like a fire hazard.
He walked out on stage with a lot of people.
It was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. I just can imagine you going to a concert and you expect to be at a concert.
Yeah,
Don't know why you're at a concert in the middle of Corona, but whatever. And he falls through the stage.
Good question.
Yikes.
That was God. God was saying, no.
Go home.
Not right now. Not right now.
Go home.
Y'all pushing it.
Go home, basically. Y'all ain't got no business at no concert anyways when it's Rona season. But anyways, that is You Gotta Be Kidding Me.
You gotta be kidding me, guys. That's it. We're about to wrap it up.
Wrap it up,
guys. Wrap it up. All right, guys. That is it for episode 22. Throwing the twos up, man. Not a lot of stuff this week, but I mean, I feel like we're about to get to that point where we get some more stuff. Because college basketball is coming up.
November 25th.
NBA's coming up. Mm-hmm. So we'll be back in the swing of things for sure.
Yeah. Thank you guys for always tuning in with us.
Always.
To our loyal listeners and watchers. You already know the drill. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at InTheClutchPod. Tweet us.
Please.
DM us.
Please.
Like our pictures.
Everything.
Comment under our videos.
Yeah.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Start voting for things too.
Yes. Please go out and vote. Like, that should have been a message all year.
Yeah.
Vote.
Vote. Please.
Please vote.
Vote.
Like, it is important. Get your voices heard.
Yeah.
Get out there at those polls. If you need a lawn chair, if you need to bring some food, whatever.
Water,
whatever. Like, do it. Please go vote, y'all. This is a super important time of our years. Time of our lives right now. And we need everybody to go out and vote. I think that we were a little bit misguided when it came to voting a couple years ago. And I hope that, this year is different. So wherever you're at in this, please just go out and vote.
Let's make a change, y'all.
Let's make a change. Make a change. But again, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at InTheClutchPod. You can follow me on Instagram at Nia on Air.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at _Malik ATL.
And that is it for episode 22. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.
See you guys.